Hello YouTube fans, thank you for clicking on my video today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Darlene and I'm about to start your reading for your deceased loved ones. I'm going to shuffle the cards as I talk to you, but first, I have to get that business out of the way. So, got a card jumping out. All right, we'll take that. And I'll show you the cards because I know you can't see them, but I'll turn them over and show them to you later. Business. Thank you guys for everybody who interacts with my video, whether that's hitting that like button. Of course, I appreciate those subscribes. I'm just getting started here on YouTube. And also for anyone who has, thank you, for anyone who sent in a donation, hit that little thanks button with the $ sign on it. That's very appreciated. I like a good coffee or a snack. So any of that is very appreciated. I really mean it. It's heartwarming that we live in such a world where people are so generous. And my goodness, these cards are popping out today. Hang on one second. Let me see how many I've got here because there's just a pile of them. And then we'll get on with the reading. Okay, this one here. Okay, thank you. And then they're saying like one more off the top. All right. Okay, well that was quick. So for those of you who are new, I don't really even look at these cards. If they come out face up, fine, but they're, for the most part, you can see they're face down, and don't even really look at them until I get this initial message out of the way. Let's see what's at the bottom. Ooh, yeah, okay. So, did I say who I am even to you? I'm Darlene. Ooh, it's been a busy day here at my house. And I want to apologize. My townhouse overlooks the playground and the pool, and somebody had some loud music playing a while ago, which they're not supposed to do. So I apologize if that's in the background. People are just over there having fun. Good for them. Hopefully it won't be picked up on the audio here too much. Okay, enough chit-chat. The lady I have coming through today, and I was trying to remember, she looks like an actress/comedian that I know and have seen, and I want to say her name. I want to say it's Char Margolis, M-A-R-G-O-L-I-S. I think it's Margaret. I hope y'all know who I'm talking about. She's one of the most hysterical people, and I mean that as a compliment, I've ever listened to. She's just so funny. But this lady that's coming through today, it's a grandmother. Physically, she reminds me of this woman, this Char that I'm telling you about. Physically, she looks like her, and she has sort of a, not as impish as Char does, but a little bit of that sort of impish personality that I don't think it came out. It wasn't predominantly who she was, but she could go there, if you know what I mean. And she was just a lovely person. I got to tell you, I'm really enjoying being in her energy. But what she wants to talk about today, so let me reel myself in a minute. This message apparently is for the daughter and by association grandchildren. I'm trying to see if, I'm listening to see if when I zone out, it's because I'm listening to them. Particularly a grandson. She had multiple grandchildren, but this one particular she's showing me a memory of her with this grandson. But she's telling me something about, now y'all, I'm from the South, and we have our own dishes down here that the rest of the world hasn't heard of in terms of cooking. I've never heard of this one, so I don't know if this is somewhere else in the country or the world. I have no idea, but she's talking about a molasses pie. I have never heard of that. Don't know if it's a thing. Doesn't matter. That's the message coming through. Maybe molasses was just an ingredient that went into the pie. But something about this, she's calling it a molasses pie. She was known for it. I think it was a request that the family made special that, on family occasions, whatever that may be. They always requested that she bring that. It's kind of her thing. So she's bringing that up, so you'll know who this is. And what else is she showing? She's showing me also which is first? Okay. You know, they don't always talk to me about how they died because it's not important, but for some reason that she's showing me this, that she knew, this is the message to the daughter, she knew something was wrong. She didn't know how sick she was, but she didn't know the extent of it or exactly what it was, but she knew something was wrong. But she put it off. And so she's telling you because you kept trying to get her to go to the doctor or go for a checkup or whatever, and she kept putting it off. So I don't know if your intuition was telling you something, or, you know, it was just her typical stubborn way. She didn't want to do that. But once she went to the doctor and she was diagnosed, it was pretty quick. It was something very quick. It was, she's telling me, like 2 months after she was diagnosed that she passed. And she's showing me something like right here. I heard spleen, but it could be pancreas. It could be something right here in this area. I'm just listening. She's got a sense of humor. She's saying, yep, it got me, and it got me good. Bless her heart. But she's also thankful. She's saying she was, again, she knew something was wrong. She had no idea that it was that serious or what it was, but she just knew she wasn't right. She wouldn't feel good. But she was in denial. She said, I didn't want to know. So the longer I didn't go to the doctor, I didn't have to know. And she's not really, she's saying, I'm sorry I put you through that, but she's not regretful because she went, by a lot of comparisons, she went quickly. You know, like I said, about 2 months. And so she's kind of glad, she's glad of that. She's not regretful that she did that. She's regretful if she put you through something. But it was just, it's the way it was. Now she's showing me a scene with, it's like, there's like a basement room. I think it was a basement room, but a room where the kids would go to play. We call them here in America, we call them playrooms in our houses. Sometimes it's a basement room, sometimes it's an attic room, but where, you know, the kids have their games and whatever, maybe they've got their video games or whatever. Excuse me. But she's showing me a ping pong table, and she used to play ping pong with the kids. And this is what I was alluding to earlier about the grandson in particular that she used to play with. And remember, she was showing me a scene playing with him one day, and she returned a volley back to him or something, and she won the point, whatever, and she's standing back with her hands on her hips saying, you didn't think I could do that. Just because I'm an old lady, you didn't think I could do that. Shame on you for not believing in me, or something like that. Well, she, again, had a good sense of humor. So I think the grandson, excuse me, I knocked my watch. Don't do that. I don't want to edit you right now. I think the grandson has that memory of that and treasures it. You know, I don't know that he would speak that word treasure, but it's a fond memory for him to have of her. Okay, let's see what else. Now she's talking to the daughter, and she says, I know that you loved me. It's time to stop grieving. She's making this funny sound that I'm trying to, like pshaw, pshaw kind of thing. Get over it. Get over it. Get on with your life. I'm gone. I'm in a better place. Get on with it. You know, she said, I know you loved me. There's nothing to grieve anymore. I'm over here having a good time. And Again, she's funny. She's making a joke about, oh, and you wouldn't believe the kind of kitchens they have over here in heaven. Man, they got everything. Talk about 5-star. They got 10-star kitchens over here. I'm having a ball. She apparently loved to cook. Oh, what fun. I love being in this kind of energy. All right, now I'm going to turn over the cards and see what messages are here. And I don't know if this is for you or more about her until I turn the cards over. So give me just a minute to tune in here. Let's see what we got. I know, like I said, I know you can't see them, but I'll hold them up. Okay. One second, I'll come back to that. It was something she told me earlier, and I think that's what these cards are showing. Okay. This message, I believe, is for a grand... No. No? Okay. This is a message for the daughter, not the granddaughter. The daughter, who this message is for. She's taking me back to when you started dating, and apparently you were dating someone, and your mother over here is taking responsibility for breaking you up with this boyfriend, for breaking you up, the two of you. And I'm not sure that you knew that she was responsible. Maybe you did, but she's wanting this to, she wanted to tell the truth about this now. But, period. And you were very, very hurt. But she sent him packing for I don't know what reason. She's not showing me that. But she's saying, I'm sorry I intervened. She says she's sorry. She said, I didn't know until later how much you loved him. I didn't know until later how much you loved him. And so these cards are just backing up what the message she gave me earlier. She sent him packing, sent him away. And she didn't know how much you loved him, and possibly how much he loved you for that matter. And then, but she put an end to it. She put an end to this love. Yeah, this is just reiterating that. I love it when tarot backs me up. I love it. I wish I'd said the story first before I even turned the cards over, and I just forgot. They give me so many messages sometimes that come in all at once, and it's hard to capture them all. So it took you a while to get over this. Ooh, hold on. Okay, I'm getting a whole other download here. Okay, so I've got two storylines here. This is the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, you know. Took you a long time to get over this, the loss of this love. You know, you're up in your head about it. You were conflicted. Didn't know what direction to go in your life. I think you thought you had a direction prior to that, and then you didn't, until you didn't. But what I think may have happened is, like I said, could be two different groups of people. Either, let me tell two storylines. You got pregnant is one storyline. And maybe that's what caused all this worry. Your mom might not have known this, that you were, and you might not have known it. I don't think you did. My feeling is you didn't know that you were pregnant when this relationship broke up. Yeah, it was a secret. It was hidden. You didn't know that. And things came to an abrupt end, but your mother felt like it was for your best. It was for your highest good to send him packing. Or now another storyline is, because this person was sent out of your life, what you couldn't see was the fertility that this In other words, this relationship, and when I mean fertility, I'm not talking about pregnancy, I'm talking about fertility in your life, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. That once this was gone, then it turned, once he was gone out of your life, then it turned, this is the Wheel of Fortune, then it started to turn in your favor again. That this person apparently was just not good for you. It was holding you back, is the simplest way to put that. It was holding you back. So there's two different groups. Although that message could apply to, even if you got pregnant, that what was unseen to you was that you weren't listening to your intuition. This person wasn't good for you, and it was holding you back. But once they left, then your Wheel of Fortune, your life started to change in good ways. Yeah. Oh my goodness. However, you really, really loved this person apparently, and it broke your heart. And you were up in your head about it, really trapped, doing what I call the monkey mind thing. You had a hard time letting it go, and subsequently created behavior that was very self-sabotaging. There was a lot of remorse and regret. Now this, I'm hearing that this, this, again, two storylines. This could be you, but I'm also hearing this could have been how your mother felt once she realized how much you love this person. Because this Three of Swords doesn't come out for a crush. This means somebody ripped your heart out, you stomped on it, and if you didn't care for somebody deeply, this can't happen. So there's a lot of hurt, and here's, behind that, you missed them. You felt nostalgic. You wanted to go back to the past. You were remorseful and regretful, or your mother. And I'm actually hearing this okay. I'm looking at the cards. Hang on, y'all. Yeah, I'm feeling, while all that I just told you is true, I'm feeling like this is more of a message from her to you. Is that she realized, so both messages, but she realized she'd broken your heart. She didn't know what to do about it because the damage was done. She was up in her head. She regretted and felt very remorseful that she'd hurt you so deeply. She was thinking, woulda, coulda, shoulda, if I'd only gone back. This is, thinking about the past, feeling nostalgic, seeing you be nostalgic for this love that you lost. Trying to find balance. This is the Temperance card, trying to find balance in the situation. And this is also, if you'll notice in this card, I think you can see here, there's two different objects that he's balancing. And the Temperance card is about patience, but it's also about balancing opposites. And I think that's what she felt she was trying to do for you, is to help you find balance in your life. Oh, but she realized then there was this when she delivered this unwanted news is what I got from that. So whatever she said to this person, I guess to make them leave. And she wants to apologize. She wants to apologize to you. That's what these cards are about. She's coming in today to apologize to you for breaking your heart and sending this person away. And that's the truth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's kind of sad. But the beauty of this is I don't know that she ever talked to you about this in this way. They're not showing me that, or she's not showing me that. So I don't know if this is recent. Typically souls don't come through until they've been passed on for about a year or so. That's typical. That it takes them a while to make the adjustment and then to, work their way back into doing this kind of thing. And so I don't know, maybe you were pregnant when she passed even. I don't get that sense. I get the sense that this happened a while ago, but I could be wrong. And oftentimes these messages, because I get these different stories, can actually be for obviously more than one person, more than one situation. So that could be too. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to tell me here is, okay, thank you. They just told me to cut the deck, and when I did, this is the star card that came up. They're telling you not to, how did that happen? Oh, that's wild. Okay. Oh, okay. I want to, all right, you see how many cards are here? I did not read all of those cards down in there, but I saw, okay, never, it's too complicated. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This star is telling you, don't give up on your hopes and wishes. Continue to have your dreams. Wheel of Fortune's saying that your luck is changing. They are coming. Stand up for who you are. So this is 7-1, standing your ground, but I think it's standing up for who you are, believing in you. Don't feel like you messed up here. Don't go beating yourself because you feel like you messed up somehow. No, 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 no. They're being very adamant at that. And because there is another opportunity, some kind of opportunity coming, and she's grinning at me saying, yeah, watch out, something's coming for you, and it's got my name all over it, is what she's saying. And what's coming is your wishes are going to be fulfilled. There's a new opportunity. This is the Explorer page. Sometimes they call it Explorer page. A new adventure coming. And you will, oh my God, these cards are fabulous. You will get justice. And see, if I had just kept going in the deck, that wouldn't have happened. These cards wouldn't have come out. That's why they wanted me to cut these. You will get justice. The scales in your life will be balanced. Ta-da! And the happiest card in the deck, and you will find your sunshine again. Something is brewing here that's going to put this in the past for you and make this a brand new beginning and a very, very happy beginning and ending, I guess you could say, in your life. Oh, that's exciting because, so just one more card. Look at what you've got coming. This is the king. This is a king of swords. He tells the truth. He doesn't mess with BS. You know, he's no, sorry. I was listening to your mom over here. Anyway, she's got her own little dialogue going on about him, and this is really, really sweet. But he's truthful, somebody that you can count on and be dependable, and that will be there for you. And it will put all this in the rearview mirror for you. Hopefully that will happen for you very soon. Yeah, it'll be someone who wants to work on this relationship, and you can put down this happy burden that this heavy burden that you've had with all of this in the past. Well, that's interesting, you know, and all the times I've been doing these, they've never asked me to cut the deck like that, so that's very interesting. Okay, I love it when Spirit comes through clearly and I get to do what they asked me to do and I hear the message. That was awesome. Let me see if there's anything else now. She's bringing me back to this molasses pie. Y'all, please leave me something in the comments if you've ever heard of this, because I have no clue what a molasses pie is. I know what molasses is, obviously. It's a kind of syrup, but I have no idea. So please leave me a comment if there is such a thing. Let me know. It's a mystery. Apparently, there is a recipe. I don't know if you found the recipe recently. Maybe that's why she's bringing it up. Maybe y'all were talking about it recently. I'm not sure, but she's just bringing that up. Oh, I hear what she's saying. She's saying make this new person you've got coming in, she says make them a molasses pie. That's what she's saying. All right. Well, I want this recipe when you find it, so leave me a comment if you guys sincerely, if you've heard of this, please let me know, because you know, I don't know where some of this stuff comes from sometimes. It amuses me. But anyway, that's your reading for today. That's all I got for y'all. Thank you again for being here. Hit that like button on the way out. I really appreciate that. As I said, I'm just getting started here on YouTube, so all those interactions really, really matter. And I look forward to seeing y'all again very soon. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.